Three talented players face the final battle to achieve their dream.
Special, very special. Cambiasso.
A professional contract with one of the world's biggest clubs, managed by the special one, Jose Mourinho. Jamie Redknapp's search is almost over.
This is now crunch time. We're down to our three best players. But which one of them will be crowned football's next star?
Today, what Jose Mourinho expects from football's next star.
It's a cocktail of qualities: ambition, passion, desire.
Nearest and dearest arrive for the big showdown.
I haven't seen you for ages.
And the boss waits to welcome the winner.
It will finally sink in that he's an Inter Milan player once he's given that shirt by Jose Mourinho.
Last week, the exit of defender Gavin and striker Hisham meant 7 young hopefuls had all tried and failed to stay in the running for the contract.
It's over for me and Gavin. There's nothing else I can say or do, really.
Ben, congratulations. See you in the final.
Midfielder Ben was the victor in the last danger zone battle. He impressed coach Marco to claim his place in the football's next star final, alongside Irish contenders Connor and Craig.
So what's it, Ireland against England now, isn't it?
It is as well, isn't it?
It is. It's not. Well done.
Just over a month ago, Ben Greenhalgh, Connor Smith and Craig Walsh arrived in Italy as undiscovered football talent. Now, one of them is only a few days away from winning his first professional contract with Jose Mourinho's Italian champions, Inter Milan.
It means everything really to me, just to get to the final three. Just amazing to be here, and didn't really think I'd get this far. To make it this far, it's just great, like, you know. I'm proud of myself because it was hard at the start and I'm still here, and hopefully go one step forward and be the winner.
I think anything can really happen. And one little slip-up, which is a bit like me last week's training, all it really was a bad training session, and that's what put me in the danger zone.
In the final, there's no danger zone. Instead, one finalist will get a straight red card in just 24 hours' time, leaving 2 to fight it out for the contract.
They must decide that one boy must go home. It's not easy because now the level, the quality of the player is high, is good quality, and it's no easy.
Later in the week, the final 2 will face the ultimate test. They'll train with Jose Mourinho's first-team stars to decide the winner. But to settle who goes home first, Ben, Connor and Craig must prove they're as good as the club's best academy players.
Okay, 4.
For the next 2 days, they'll be scrutinised as they train with some of the top young talent in Italy.
All 3 of us have got used to training with Italian players. You can tell why they're all technically good over here, and their touch is so much better just because of the exercise they do.
3, 4, gioca.
I think Marco's just seeing how us 3 fit in with the training sessions out here. He wants us to see how they train.
Ferma. 2, 4, aspetta.
Every training session really counts now, and I just out there just trying my hardest, even though it was a bit stiff from yesterday, just still going as hard as I could.
Mentor Jamie Redknapp has followed each boy's journey from day one.
If I was to pick a winner, it would be very difficult at this moment. Connor understands the game, he has good touch, he has good technique. I think he needs to score more goals. I think he needs to work hard on his physical aspect of his game. I think that's what they like about him now. I think Inter Milan like the fact that there is bits and pieces you can work on with him. Ben has a unique ability of going past people like they're not there. He can cut inside and hit the pass with his right foot from 40 yards to put someone through, or he can go down the wing and play a lovely cross with his left foot. my reservations on him. I think he's got to be in the game more. I always say to him, players like you need to be in the football match. It's a waste if you're not doing your stuff. Craig is a central midfield player like I was. He's technically good. He can pass the ball off either foot. He can score goals, as he's already shown. I think Craig's biggest problem is his homesickness. And I hope that he can somehow find it within himself to change that, because it'll be a waste of talent if he does that. He's too good a player. If they want a central midfield player that can run box to box, you go for Craig. If you're looking for a front man that can do something special, you know, Teddy Sheringham brings people into play, you go for Connor. If you're looking for someone to do a piece of magic, get down the line, beat one or two and cross with his left foot, go for Ben.
The winner must show he has what it takes to move to Italy and join Inter's galaxy of rising stars. But the first challenge for all three contenders is to shine in the next 2 training sessions. That's all the time they have to avoid being the one sent home.
Dai, uno, va bene, bravo Manuel, dai. Oplala, eccolo lì, eccolo lì.
To win this competition, I'd be just so happy with myself. But deep down inside, I know that if I went home, I'd be really hurt and I'd be devastated, you know. But that's football, isn't it?
Gioca, 3, dentro il campo, 4.
We look at the quality of the player, technical, tactical, physical, but also we want to understand the character of the player, because for the winner must stay here 6 months, and for us a good player must be also a good guy.
At the Lake Como villa where the boys have lived for nearly 5 weeks, parents and girlfriends have arrived to support them through the crucial final days. Ben is first to be reunited with girlfriend Grace and mum Marion.
When Ben came around the corner, it was just lovely to see him again. He seems to have grown. He looks taller than I remember him, because he's my littlest boy.
I haven't seen you for ages.
Connor is greeted by mum and dad, Barry and Paula.
Oh, Connor,
well done, pal. You've done great. Really well. Really proud of you.
Cool, man.
It was very emotional seeing Connor today. I felt like I hadn't seen him in years. I could hug him and not let him go.
Craig has struggled most with homesickness and being parted from girlfriend Jess and his dad Jerry.
Seeing Craig today was just tremendous, you know, after all this time. And it seems a long time, you know. 4 weeks away from home, 4 weeks away from your son, you know. And like, I'm just still chuffed for words, you know, just stuck completely.
Miss you so much. Missed you too. For a change. When I walked down the corner, I just didn't feel real. You know, I just felt so. It was just weird. It was, and I seen her and my dad, and it just words can't describe. I just went into a state of shock.
I played a video message for Craig as soon as I seen him from my mother back home. He was ill at the moment, and he hasn't seen her, and he misses her an awful lot. But he'll see her very soon.
I'm just going to make the most of it now with Jess here and make the most of it with everybody here, you know. And I'm just so happy. You know.
They're within touching distance of the prize, but in less than 24 hours, one finalist will have his dreams snatched away, and his loved ones will join him on the plane back home after just one night at the villa.
I just want to raise a toast for the final 3 contestants. All the best in the next couple of days.
Cheers, lads. Well done.
Good luck, lads.
Connor and Dan.
Cheers.
Good luck, lads.
Coming up on Football's Next Star, a last view of Lake Como for one of the finalists. The parents put the coach on the spot.
Do you have a favourite?